Good morning, welcome to another video on the channel. Very random one today. So we're fishing at a place called Whinwhistle Fishery. And I've never fished here before. I've been here before, years ago. I think me and Steve come down and had a little look around. But that was a long time ago. And the plan for today is perch. Or anything really, but perch hopefully. And we're on Keeper's Lake, which is absolutely beautiful. So hopefully we can get amongst a few. Weather is not too bad. It's supposed to have a bit of rain today, but unsure exactly when. Light breeze, about 9-10 degrees. Beautiful. Gonna be float fishing mainly. I've got the float rod set up. Just a standard fixed ball match rod, 4-pound line straight through, and a little float. Not quite margin fishing, just slightly further out next to some dead lilies. So I've put a bit of bait out already, which is this. Where is it? I've lost it. Somewhere is a tub of yeah, which is some maggots, casters, worms, all chopped up, and a little bit of ground bait just to kind of hold it together, and then put into the spot. So let's see what we can catch. Absolutely lovely, beautiful bacon and sausage sandwich. Obviously, whilst we were in there, it started raining, and there is zero chance of me putting my shelter up where I am. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to get wet for now. Now on the hook, I'm going to go with worms to start with. Now the perch in here, quite sizable. They do go up to 5 pounds, which is far bigger than anything I've ever caught before. Ow. But there's lots around the sort of 2 pound mark, which is, even that will be absolutely perfect. Going to go with a couple of worms, small worms, tipped off with a red maggot, and hopefully down where I've been baiting, or near enough. There we go. There's also carp and the usual species in here as well, so hopefully we don't get a carp on 4-pound line. They do go up to 27 pound in here, but yeah, that's not what I'm after at all. But be happy with the perch or roach or anything like that really. But using the bait that I've got on there, it's unlikely to be a small fish. So I'm going to put the rod on the rest, just tighten the line up to the float, sit back and wait. And here we are, first fish. Ooh, it's only a little one compared to what we're going for, but it's a perch. There we are. Lovely little fish. Let's hope his granddad is around. I just switched over to maggots, which when you're on a size 12 isn't the easiest. I'm putting 3 on and kind of sliding one up the shank to hide it, which I didn't think was going to work, to be fair, and I was going to put a smaller hook on, but that seemed to work pretty well. Oh, look at this, the sun's come out. That's a rarity of late. It's quite quiet on the old fish front though. Just the one perch so far. The wind isn't helping, neither's my casting, so I can't see. The sun is right in my eyes. The wind is coming from left to right, no, from right to left, which isn't helping either. I'm trying to get it in between some lilies. Just hope the lilies. Oh dear. I mean, it's not a far cast. Under normal circumstances, I could underarm it, but I can't with this wind. And with the ripple, it's near on impossible to actually see the float. I could do with a black tipped float with me, on, but I don't think I brought one with me. But it's still absolutely beautiful day on the bank. It's a privilege to be fishing in the sun for once during these winter months. But we'll see what comes along. A day on the bank, even when you're blanking, is still better than being at home being stupid. Well, second fish after a long wait. Switch to the margins, just because I can't see the float when it's further out at all with this ripple. And I have had a beautiful little gudgeon. Look at that, glistening in the sun. Absolutely beautiful little fish. He's not a massive perch, but I do love a gudgeon. See what else is at home. Wow, we've got another one of the intended species, just not very big one. I mean, he's a little bit bigger, I think. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful perch. Absolutely stunning fish. Just needs to be about £2 bigger. But at least I'm now catching, and that one was right out of the margins as well. And as I can see what I'm doing there, I think we will just stick to that for now. Although I have just got a tangle to sort out. Always seems to happen when you're using shirt button type setup for your weights. Let's try and catch another one. Hopefully they continue getting a bit bigger. Absolutely hammered down for like 15 minutes non-stop, torrential rain. I had to run, left all my kit over there. It was awful, absolutely awful. I went for shelter. I mean, annoyingly, I can't put my shelter up in the swim. It's on like a stage, and there's no way on earth for getting the shelter on there. Myself and Steve are now.
I retreated. Did you retreat?
Fully, I ran. I ran.
Lord.
It just came from nowhere.
Absolutely
it was
nowhere.
Absolutely
Mental.
torrential. It's slowed down a little bit now, but my God, I made the mistake again today of not putting my salopettes on. So my bottom half is not waterproof, really.
No.
And I'm now drenched. My top half is fine because I put my jacket on, but everything else.
My jacket is super waterproof, but
Yeah.
it runs off of the jacket into my pants.
I kind of grabbed my bag.
Now it's like I've wet myself.
My bag was getting drenched next to me, and I didn't realise I'd left all the pockets open. So I kind of chucked that in the boot to try and save the electrical items in there, like my power pack and stuff. But yeah, okay, it has calmed down a bit now, but my Lord, my seat is going to be soaked because I was leaning forward. It's all good fun. Literally everything is soaked. I did put the lid on my maggots. I must have just pushed the lid off because why did I do that? Yeah, because the maggots are everywhere, and now I've just tangled up my line by being lazy and just pulling it. Come on. I hate rain. I hate mud. Absolutely cannot stand the feeling of being soaked when fishing. My maggots are all escaping everywhere. Oh, the joys of fishing in the winter. Mind you, in England you can get just about as much rain in the summer, but it's freezing cold. Absolutely freezing. Oh, it's really bright behind me as well. The camera seems to be struggling with the light. Right, let's see if there's any fish down here still. I have a feeling that's going to make things very difficult now with that rain was freezing cold, as you'd expect in the winter. But I'm going to persist in the margin for now. Just moved back over. I was using a worm for a little while. Got a couple of bites, but not a lot. So we'll give the maggots a go again. It's becoming very frustrating fishing. The wind is kind of picking up. To fish anywhere to my left, which is where I want to be fishing, because that's where I've been baiting, that's where I've plumbed up, is near enough impossible. For a couple of reasons. Mainly, the wind just blows the float around quite a lot. Nowhere near where I actually want to. I can't cast too hard because that happens. I just hook a lily and then tangle the line up like I just have. And then you end up with a flipping nest. So I think that has just made the decision for me that I am not going to be fishing on that side because it's just getting too frustrating, and this is just tangling on every single cast. And I'm not about that. And have I just made a knot? No, good. So the choices are back into the margins. Lost the maggots. Back into the margin to my right. I'll go onto the feeder rod with probably put a bomb on or something. I'll try the margins again. And then, yeah, if that doesn't work, I'll go onto the bomb. But yeah, I feel just very frustrated. Love a scaly one. Look at that though, that's a hell of a scale pattern. Beautiful.
Pretty fish, isn't it? That's right, hooks come out. Look at that,
Yeah,
nice
so-
fish one day, wasn't it?
Just so there's definitely a fish in my video.
That's a gorgeous fish. Beautiful.
Wow, the wind has really picked up. Had quite a long break, had a little look around the fishery along the river. Really nice place, it really is. And obviously with a bonus, having its own tackle shop on site and being able to get a breakfast roll and things like that, really is a spectacular fishery. Yeah, when we was having a little wander around, bumped into another YouTuber, Dave Tarrant, Chasing the Shadows. Really nice bloke, really nice bloke. So hopefully, in the future, we might be able to team up and do a little something together. But yeah, lovely chat about all things YouTube, and yeah, it was really good. So yeah, hopefully something can happen there in the future. But yeah, it's very slow. The wind is making it so difficult. We don't have a huge amount of time left. So hopefully something will happen at some point soon. If not, it's fine. It's been a lovely day out. But I'll keep plugging away. Hopefully we'll get another fish or two. God, it's been hard going. But I have a roach. Is that actually a roach? No, it's a roach. Look at that. Beautiful little fish. On a day like today, anything is welcome because it is really tricky fishing. With this wind, sun, yeah, getting a blooming float in the right place, which that isn't. It seems it's a real tricky balancing act, because if you get it in the right place, like that isn't again, it seems there is a lot of underwater lilies. Oh, I've just gone straight over them. Right, let's try there. That's near enough where I want it. But yeah, there's so many lilies under the water. Half the time I'm leaving the float out, waiting for a bite, and then nothing happens. When I go to reel in, I'm hooked on a lily. These are what maggots look like now. I was fishing yesterday as well, and a good friend, Tom, gave me his maggots when he finished. Because I was going to be coming today, and it must have had so much maize in them that it's just all clumped up and horrible. Didn't bring a riddle with me, so I can't do anything about it. So I've got manky maggots and crab conditions. That's all good fun. Being sat in the sun, actually drying, is quite nice. early as shower, but yeah, it's been a good day. Not going to complain anymore. Oh. Another little one. Well, have a perch. Look at that. Absolutely stunning fish. Let's take the old fin up. Look at that. Ooh. Beautiful. Do love the perch. It's definitely up there. They're an obliging fish most of the time. Bigger would be better, but fish is fish when the weather is like this. I'm contemplating going on to the sticking like the bomb out and doing a bit on the feeder rod for a little while. But just as I was thinking that, I had a bite. And everything's just to stick doing what I'm doing, which is chucking a float into the lilies. And the other part thinks maybe do something different, but I don't know. Not got a lot longer left. Half an hour or so. So it's whether I bother. I think I might just stick doing what I'm doing. Not waste time setting something else up. We'll see. Right, well that's it. All done. Back in the car. Headache. That wind was relentless. So flipping cold. And trying to concentrate on the little float in this ripple. Although looking at it now, especially over here anyway, doesn't look like there's any ripple on it at all.
Yeah,
oh, there is there though.
It looks really nice now. In fact, we were sat in the worst spot by the looks
I think
of it.
we were. I think on hindsight, although it is a wonderful thing, probably would have gone down the other end. Probably should have moved, but Steve had a nice perch. And I thought, well, there might be more. There wasn't.
No.
But
There could have
still plenty of fish. It was still good fun. Really, really nice fishery.
Yeah, beautiful. Staff were great. All very helpful.
Yeah.
Cafe was very
Was
good.
awesome.
Yeah, glad I had a breakfast this morning. And the fish were all
Good.
immaculate.
Yeah,
as usual.
really, really
Yeah,
nice fish.
brilliant.
So definitely be back. But for now, that's it. Thank you very much for watching. Please like the channel. Oh, no, don't like the channel. You can if you like, but
If you like the channel, like it,
the video, subscribe to the channel,
Yeah.
and I'll catch you next
Just
time.
do all the YouTube
Just
stuff.
do
Yeah,
all
you
the
know what to
standard
do.
stuff.
You know what to do.
Click it,
Click
like it,
poke it,
flick it, do whatever you like.
wobble it about. Yeah.
And I'll see you on the next one.